treats, or you just want to share love with people in your life, regardless of the fact that it's Valentine's Day next week, this is a wonderful way to do it. And it was designed for Valentine's Day for us from Mrs. Prindables. Lori Shore has been bringing these delicious apples to QVC for many years. Hi.
So good to be here.
Valentine's
Talk about the
Day.
ultimate Valentine's dress. You look
Thanks.
awesome.
You know,
Love
I only get to wear this color Christmas time and
Yeah,
Valentine's Day.
there you
That's
go.
pretty much it. So this is what I love about this. You made this for Valentine's Day. They are all equal. They're the individual size, which was the first size I think that we had on the air that we all love.
Right.
And they come with bags.
Yeah.
But what is our flavor?
The flavor, think about your love of peanut butter cups meets caramel apples. So we'll take a close-up look. Now remember, all the apples come individually wrapped. We took them out of the wrapping just so you could see the ingredients a little bit better on the stand there. And what you're looking at is our tangy sweet apple, fresh from the orchard, dunked right before it's shipped out to you, and our homemade buttery caramel. Come on in close, and then there's the blanket of topping. Milk chocolate chips and candy-coated peanut butter drops. So the flavor of chocolate and peanut butter, plus our famous caramel, and plus that yummy, yummy produce.
Oh, and by the way, 100 of these are already gone, so don't forget. 8 apples, 8 gift bags with the beautiful sparkly stripes on there for you to take this home. They are $4.34 each. What kind of candy can you buy at your grocery store these days for $4.34? This is really special, and I just think that the value of this is incredible. So, in my family, for years, not only has it been like, you know, my husband and I get each other something, a little something nice for Valentine's Day, but I celebrate it with the kids. I can give the kids something. My parents and I would send stuff back and forth to each other. I think a lot of people have taken some of the true sweetie part out of it and made it just loved ones in general, and this is how you share that love with people.
I so agree. I love that. I love the idea that, you know, you have 8 opportunities to really give someone something special this Valentine's season. And I'm thinking too, you know, I'm all about the sisterhood, if you will. I'm making that name up. But the girlfriend that maybe just broke up with her boyfriend, I mean, those people in your life that just need a special hug this Valentine's season.
Yeah.
So you've got 8 potential gifts. Grandkids, kids, folks at college. If you want to send a really amazing care package, you can do the bill to, ship to, and so you have a great option there too.
You know what? I highly recommend the bill to, ship to. You know, if you got, like you said, kids in college, you've got someone who's across the miles, who's far away. This is a way that you can recognize them, and when they get that box, or when you get it, if you've never ordered before, they have these little nests that they sit in so that it keeps them from tumbling around the box. And look at how everything is just laid out. I mean, it's a beautiful presentation of the box.
Thank you so much. We love it. We love to show that box just to remind you that you're getting so much all at once. And just as far as the different ways to use and enjoy these apples, we took just 5 of these, so a little bit more than half, to cut up for this platter right here. So if you have a gathering at your house, you know, a get-together of friends for any reason, and you were the one that brought this up, Sharon, I mean, this is a great way to go too, and you still have a few left over for yourself.
And by the way, over 300 of these are now gone, and your price of $34.68 is fabulous, and that will be going up at the end of the day. This is Valentine's Day. Well, today isn't Valentine's Day. That's going to be coming up, I think, at the end of next week. But if you would like to get your food items on time for Valentine's Day, this is our big Valentine's Day show where we're focusing on these delicious goodies of sweets and savories. So order with your major credit card to make sure that you get it there on time. And this is the delightful part. If you've never had Mrs. Prindables, even if you just want to have some yummy apples and you're not celebrating a particular holiday, the apples themselves are a little sweet, a little tart, they're crisp, they're juicy, and then this, we're going to show you this in a second.
Thank you.
This is what makes Mrs. Prindables famous for what they do, because they don't just put a skinny little selection of topping on there with this. They generously coat that apple and then cover this with so many high-end gourmet toppings you can't even see that this caramel is underneath.
Thank you.
And that is a very time-honored process. You have to really make sure that you can't see any of that.
And can we brag a little bit? We're really proud of that caramel. I mean, we make them in small batches daily with ingredients that you know and recognize. We're so proud of that. We're so into the perfect control. We control the temperature to 1/10 of 1 degree when we're processing that caramel. And that's what allows for this thick blanket
Look at
and
that.
all those amazing toppings. So again, that peanut butter chips, the candy-coated, milk chocolate chips, the candy-coated peanut butter drops that you see all over, combined with the caramel and that tangy sweet apple that's so crisp and juicy, and it's really an incredible flavor combination. Yeah,
look at
I
that.
love showing that. When you just think about that coworker that you just wish you could give them a hug, you know, they've been there for you in so many ways. That neighbor, family members, you know, I remember one Valentine's Day, I didn't get my daughter a Valentine. It just slipped my mind.
Right, I know how that is.
I will never do that again.
She will never let you forget it.
I will never do that again. Let me tell you. So anyhow,
sweet
so for all those
teeny.
special people that just want to feel your love and that you want to share the love with.
And look at that. This is so significant. Look, I mean, even the bag, I kept flipping it back and forth because both sides of the bag have the sparkles.
Yeah, I love
You
the
didn't just
sparkles
put them on the front.
Right.
You put them on the front and the back, and this is $4.34. You can buy some pretty generic candy for $4.34. And here we're talking about fresh produce at the heart of it. And then all of these amazing ingredients like the caramel. And then to your point about the flavor profile of this one, it is the milk chocolate chips. It's the red candy coated peanut butter drops.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever done this when you were a kid yourself at home, but I used to take peanut butter.
Yeah.
And apples, and a big dollop would go on the plate, or sometimes
Did you
I
see
would
this
just.
up here? Is this
well,
what you think of it?
no, but it's just
Yeah.
because of what's on top.
Yeah.
I would take the apple and I would just dunk it
Yeah.
in there, and then as a special treat of the apple dunked in the peanut butter, is I would actually take ice cream sprinkles, and I would actually put them on the
You
top.
were creating
But
one of our apples.
I really kind of
without
was,
knowing
like
it.
one of your original apples, and that gave like a little extra crunch to it, and that's exactly what's happening here. It's sweet, it's juicy, it's delicious. And it's from Mrs. Prindables, and we have Carol on the phones from Illinois. Carol, welcome into our Valentine's Day edition of Gourmet Holiday. My name is Sharon, and this is Lori Shore. How are you?
Oh, I'm real good. I've been waiting for the apples to come on so I could order them. I had ordered them for Christmas.
Right.
And everybody loved them so much that I just couldn't wait to get some more for Valentine's.
Carol, thank you so much. You know, that's our big season, is the holiday season leading up to Christmas. Thank you, though, for trying us during Valentine's Day, because it's kind of fun just to have them in the middle of February, right?
Right, and my little great-grandson was here last night, and I was telling him I was going to order them. He's 5, and I'm 71, and we both like them.
That's so
Oh,
precious.
that's adorable.
I love that.
Well, we're going to get these to you as quickly as we can, since Valentine's Day is, I believe, next Tuesday. So you
Yeah.
enjoy these, and thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
All right, well, they sure are good.
Thank you, Carol. We appreciate it.
Bye-bye. So here's a little reminder for you. There is no auto delivery here. This is designed for Valentine's Day. What we have is what we have. With all of our foods at QVC, the shipping and handling is completely free, so there's no surprises at the checkout when you go to QVC.com. And in this case, the price is going up at the end of the day. So what is the variety again?
Yeah, so we have 8 individually wrapped caramel apples. All of them are covered with our famous caramel, milk chocolate chips, and candy-coated peanut butter drops. And we've included 8 sparkling satin ribbon gift bags there
Beautiful.
to go along with them.
And to let you know, too, your price, again, is $4.34 each. A quick question, is there a kind of apples that you're using for these?
You know, we tend to turn towards Granny Smith apples for this assortment. We love the tangy, sweet, crisp, juicy quality of them. But, you know, the cool thing is, because we don't make these until right before we ship out to you, we can adapt to Mother Nature and really pick the best apples that are
But
available.
it's going to be a tart-sweet combo.
It's going to be a tart-sweet combo.
Okay.
And that's what allows us then to dunk these apples in all that decadence, and you have that counterpoint of that tanginess that we love.
By the way, keep them in the fridge the instant you get them,
Yeah.
up to 2 weeks, and then take it out of the fridge about a half an hour before you cut it. Easier to cut and easier to eat. And 54050, over 1,000 of these are gone. My dear, thank you so much.
Sharon. Bye-bye.
Stay where you are, because Leah is going to tell us about some special treats that are coming your way.
Oh, I am sure. Well, speaking of one day only sale price, take a look at that adorable platter of cookies.